Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do May favorites and I am so excited because I've got a bunch of really fun goodies to share with you. I've got some beautiful summer makeup products. I have some updated skincare as well as a couple sunscreens that I want to share with you that I've been absolutely loving. I've also done some travel in the month of May and I have sort of a travel outfit that includes the cutest little sneakers that I must share with you. They're so darn cute and comfortable, as well as a few other fashion finds, and then I've got a couple fantastic summer perfumes that I have just been obsessed with. So if you are interested in seeing my May favorites, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm trying to decide where to start, but I think we'll go ahead and start with makeup. And the first thing I want to share with you is actually a sunscreen, but it kind of acts like a makeup as well, and that is from Kosas. And this is the Dream Beam, and this is the Comfy Smooth Sunscreen with an SPF of 40. This is a mineral sunscreen. This is packed with peptides and ceramides, as well as hyaluronic acid and allantoin. And as you can see, it's got a slight tint to it. It has a beautiful finish on the skin, and honestly this is like my perfect shade. So if you are my skin twin, you're definitely going to want to check out this sunscreen because you can kind of get away with just wearing this as foundation. It just has a really pretty tint to it and glow. And even if you are not my skin type, what I will tell you is that this is going to absorb into the skin and you're just going to be left with a beautiful, nice, glowy finish. And this just looks beautiful on its own, but it also looks beautiful under makeup. And I love the fact that this is a mineral sunscreen. It is very hydrating, and I've just really been enjoying this Dream Beam by Kosas. Okay, for foundation, I've absolutely fallen in love with the Guerlain. This is the Terracotta Le Tint. And I will say I was a bit delayed on picking this up because it described this as sort of a healthy glow matte finish, and I wasn't sure matte foundations, and I have more mature skin that is dry, so I tend to focus on foundations that are a bit more hydrating, maybe a bit more glowy, and I have to say this is the perfect foundation right in the middle, hybrid, fantastic for summer when I'm naturally going to be getting a little bit of a natural glow from the heat. And I may want something just pared down a bit that has a teeny bit of a matte finish to it. I would not say that this is a flat matte whatsoever. It's just really gorgeous. It's very hydrating on the skin. And I have this in the shade 2.5 in. And as far as the color, I did buy this online, so I couldn't try out the other shades, and I just went with the 2.5 neutral. I thought that was pretty safe. I would say it totally works for my skin tone. When I first put it on, it looked just a hair dark, but this does just kind of meld into the skin, and it gives a very natural, luminous look to the skin. And the reason I love this is that it is a liquid to powder finish, and it really is perfect for the summer months because it's going to glide on like silk. It's going to be very hydrating to the skin, but then it's going to dry down as a powder foundation. So again, it's the perfect hybrid. I've just really found it to be very natural looking on the skin, really beautiful, and I've just been wearing this non-stop. So wanted to give a shout out to the Guerlain Le Tint. If you have not given this one a try, I would definitely check it out. Then a standout beauty product for the month of May, I did pick up the Byredo. This is the Remembrance palette. And I feel like an official YouTuber because, as many of you know, I don't generally love big palettes like them because I get a bit overwhelmed with all of the colors, and I don't have a huge amount of eyeshadow real estate on my particular hooded eyes, but I could not resist this one. I just think it is so beautiful. Beautiful neutral shades, but you can totally glam it up if you want to, or just create a beautiful everyday look. I'm wearing this today, and today I believe I am wearing this shade and this shade. As you can see, I love this one. I am making my way through the shades. They are just absolutely stunning. This over here, the silver, is just to die for. The Byredo eyeshadows are super creamy, easy to use, very blendable, and the color story in here just seemed so beautiful. And I just thought for summer too, there was sort of these warm tones. There's some beautiful little shimmers in here. This is just really a versatile palette, and I just think it is so pretty. So if you are in the market for a very versatile, very beautiful palette that's going to last you quite some time, I would definitely check out this one from Byredo. I'm just having fun kind of creating different eye looks every other day or so, and I will be creating another video using this palette because it is just so pretty. There's just tons of different eye looks you can use with. Another standout product from the month of May was the Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk. This is the Glow Liquid Bronzer, and I'm a huge fan of liquid and cream bronzers because I feel like they look just a little bit more natural on the skin, and for someone like myself who doesn't really tan, I have to fake it, and I find that the liquid and cream products tend to look, again, just a little bit more natural versus when I ham it up with some bronzer. I have definitely overdone it with some powder bronzers before, and you could kind of just see it laying on top of the skin, whereas this is going to perfectly mesh in and just kind of take on a little glow. And this product is amazing. You can wear this just like bronzer, just kind of dab it on. That's what I'm wearing today. You can add a few drops of this to your foundation to give you an all-over glow. And again, the formulation of this is very similar to Luminous Silk, so it just feels silky and gorgeous. This is the color. I have it in shade 90. This is for light to medium skin tones, and this does really work well if you add just a couple drops to maybe a lighter foundation that you are trying to transition into summer, and you just add a couple bits. It just works really well because it's just very silky and easy to use. It blends out beautifully, and this is a product that I have been using sort of daily, to be honest. It's been such a good like mixer and also just a bronzer in general. So really love this Luminous Silk Glow Liquid Bronzer. It comes in 3 different shades, and I definitely do want to check out the sort of middle one, the medium one as well. But for right now, I feel like this is a really good tone for my light to medium skin that isn't really planning on tanning for the summer. Okay, for cheeks, sort of highlighter, I'm absolutely in love with the Chanel now. This is the Balm Essential, and this one is in DRAGEE, and it is so pretty. I think this might be my favorite out of all of my Balm Essentials. It basically has slight pink peach underneath it, but this one looks so beautiful on your cheeks. I love to add just a little bit over here, but I love it on my lips too. And I just find this to be such a beautiful color on the lips as well. So I love any sort of multi-purpose product, and this one is just outstanding. I did see that it is still available on the Chanel website because this was one of these limited edition Balm Essentials. I don't know if this one's going to be part of the permanent collection, but again, it's just so gorgeous, and I just find myself to be pulling for this daily. I just love it on my lips. I love it on my cheeks. You can do it right on your kind of up into your brow bone. It is just absolutely stunning, and if you can get your hands on this one, still I would highly recommend it. Now, speaking of lips, I have got a few favorites that launched this past month, and I'm somebody who loves lip gloss, lip oils, basically any sort of moisturizing lippies. I love them. And Merit has their Gelée tinted lip oils, and I picked up 2 colors, and over here we have got the Les Deux. This is a sheer pink, and then right here is Mapleton, and that is described as a sheer brown. To me, it really comes across as just a slightly deeper pink. But regardless, these are just these easy kind of slick on lip oils that I think are perfect for the summer months. Maybe you do have an actual tan and you put on a really glossy lip. I just think that looks so pretty, and these are just really nice formulas. So for those of you that don't like anything that is very thick on the lip, you may not really enjoy lip gloss. You might really like the Merit lip oils because they are very sheer, but they're going to give you just a really beautiful shine on your lips, very moisturizing, and just a slight sheer tint. So love these. I've been kind of rotating between these. And the next one that I feel like anybody who loves sort of Barbie doll pink, I think you're going to have to run out and get this one. This is from LAWLESS. This is Forget the Filler. By the way, I love the whole Forget the Filler lip products. They are so good, but this particular shade in Juicy Watermelon is just like my favorite. I just love, love, love this one. This is Juicy Watermelon, and let me just show you. It has a really beautiful sort of curved dough that you can just easily apply this on the lips. This is going to be a bit thicker than the Merit, so this one's like a more traditional lip gloss. I love it. It feels very kind of moisturizing and nourishing on the lips. I just think it is so pretty, and I just am obsessed with this watermelon color over here. And this does taste a little bit like watermelon, and it also does plump up your lips. So if you're someone like myself that may not have a very big pucker, or you want your lips to kind of plump up a bit, I think you will love the LAWLESS Forget the Filler gloss. This is just so beautiful. It's a lip plumping gloss, and this Juicy Watermelon shade is just the best. Okay, moving on to some favorite skin care products. This month I'm sort of focusing on my PM routine. I love putting on makeup, but my favorite part of the day is actually taking off every stitch of makeup. My skincare routine is my self-care for the day, and I just love it. I've always been a little bit of a skincare junkie, and I'm a big believer of the double cleanse, and I like to take off my makeup every night with a cleansing balm. And one of my favorites from the past month is the Colleen Rothschild. This is the Radiant Cleansing Balm. This is just divine. This is a brand new tub. Love the texture of this one. And it is my favorite part of the skincare routine because I'm able to take a few minutes and really kind of massage my skin, kind of, you know, get the raccoon eyes and all of that, but really get off every little stitch of makeup in a very kind of sensorial way. And that's why I love the balms, because I use it as a time, kind of my little self-care moment. I'm going to massage the skin, cleanse the skin so that it can be prepared to absorb any of the other products. So I tend to use this as my first step as a double cleanse. I will use this. And then I will go in with my cleanser, either a creamy cleanser that I love from Biologique Recherche, or a couple times a week I will use the Auteur. It is the Definitive Enzyme Cleanser. It's like a powder that I'm going to kind of wet a little bit, and then I'm going to massage that into my hands and put it on my skin, and it's going to give me some light exfoliation. Now, I'm somebody who my skin does not really like manual exfoliation, so this one's super gentle. I love the enzyme cleanser because it is just going to give me baby soft skin, but it's not going to be too intensive of an exfoliation. So I absolutely love the Auteur Enzyme Cleanser. Then I'm going to be following up with 3 of the Auteur products. So this is something that I will do as my PM skincare routine. And then I'm going to come in with the Definitive Lifting Toner, which has been reformulated, along with their Definitive Line Serum and their Definitive Hyaluron Activator. So what they have done is they have reformulated these 3 products so that they really work well together. The Definitive Line Serum used to be a little bit more tacky on the skin. It would absorb into the skin, but this one is highly active. When I use this, my skin really feels the results of this, and you only need a little. So you want to take just 1 pump of any of these products. Besides the toner, a little goes a long way with Auteur products. So yes, they are an investment, but they last quite a long time, and I just love these 3 products. So after I've done a double cleanse, then I am going to spritz on my favorite. I love their toner. It is just amazing. It just refreshes your skin, gives it some nice hydration. It has a slight exfoliation in it as well. So it's just really a fantastic product. And one tip that I have learned is that you should sort of let your products sink in for a minute in between applying them so that they can sort of sink in and absorb your skin. So I will apply my Definitive Line Serum, and then I will brush my teeth. That's about 2 minutes, and then I will come back in, and I like to refresh with just a little bit of my toner and then go in with my Definitive Hyaluron Activator. This is your hyaluronic acid serum, and then whatever comes next, it is just going to absorb that moisture into your skin. And I love this hyaluron activator. So I will put that on, and then I will follow up with my restorative cream from Auteur. That's what I'm using, or you can use whatever favorite moisturizer you have. And then when I wake up in the morning, I just feel like my face is very hydrated, a little bit plumped up, and I just really have been enjoying these products. So those 3 products have been reformulated to sort of mix and match and work a little better together, and I will say I am enjoying the improvement. I like the original products already, but these I can see have just a little different texture to them, and the way that they play with each other is very nice. Now, next we're going to move on to a few fragrances that I have just been really enjoying. It has been so warm here in the Pacific Northwest. We have been blessed with an early summer here. I kept on waiting for it to kind of go back to the rainy season, but I think we may have started summer early. If you are familiar with the Pacific Northwest, honestly, in June, it's called June gloom. We usually have rainy, wet weather, and then July comes, and then we have the most amazing summers ever. But summer came in May, and it has literally been warm, and my taste in perfume has shifted. I usually gravitate towards warmer, sensual fragrances, so I have shifted over into being attracted to more invigorating, fresh, slightly soft florals, even some citrusy fragrances, and I just have been really enjoying that kind of genre with this warmer weather. I just love the way that fragrance can kind of cut the heat, make you feel clean, and just kind of give you a little pick-me-up. So the first one I want to talk about is from Commodity. And this is the fragrance Rain. And this is a very fresh and aquatic scent. It is described as taking a very cleansing walk in the rain. I think we've all experienced that in our lifetimes and know exactly how that smelled. There's like a bit of the earthiness out there, very fresh, watery. I just think this one is fantastic. The key notes in here are lemon verbena, lotus blossom, and some sheer woods. And so the best part about this is that it is very, again, light and refreshing, but it's got some depth to it. It's not too light where it's just gonna disappear in a couple hours. This one will stick with you. This is just your perfect everyday scent. Very office appropriate, but it's going to put a smile on your face. It's going to make you feel fresh and clean, but not in a cleaning product kind of way. It really is going to take you outside into nature, into that cleansing walk in the rain, and you're just going to feel amazing wearing this. So I cannot recommend this fragrance enough. I also have to note that my daughter is home. She already told me that she wants to steal this one, and I'm not ready to give it up because I've just been enjoying it so much, but I may pick up a bottle for her because I can understand the attraction. So it's going to be a great one for all ages as well. She's 20, I'm 54. And this is also one of these sort of genderless fragrances. I could see my husband really enjoying this, my son enjoying this, myself, and I tend to gravitate towards more feminine fragrances. So there's just a really nice balance in here that's gonna kind of make it a universal love. So this is Commodity Rain, and I do have a code for this one. This is Abby10 with Commodity. So I'll link that below down in the description box. If I have any sort of discount codes, I will always leave them in the description box for you, so please check that out. I always try to mention it when on camera, but sometimes I forget, so I will always include those down below. Now, another house that you have heard me talk about before on my channel is the House of BAUME, and this is the Discovery Travel Set. I did a whole video on this, but whenever I travel, I like to take samples and travel sets with me so I can have more time to spend with the perfume to see if I might want to buy a full bottle. And I absolutely recommend the House of BAUME, the Discovery Travel Set, because this includes 3 amazing fragrances that again are going to be very well suited for warmer weather. You can wear them year round. There is Agua de Santos, and I think this might be my favorite one, at least in this little travel set. This one is described as heaven in a bottle. Totally agree. This one kind of makes my eyeballs roll back in my head. This one's a sophisticated sweet citrus scent with light woody notes that's going to instantly uplift you. It is reminiscent of the elegant and classic Mexican freshwater colognes made with orange flowers. And in the top notes, it's got Lima Mexicana, it's got sweet Quamqua and lavender. In the heart notes, you've got neroli, you have orange blossom and thyme, and then in the base, you've got vetiver, cedarwood, and angelica musk. This is just truly very intoxicating. Absolutely love this one. And then you've got Inspiritu. I'm laughing. I like all three of these, you guys. I keep on saying maybe this is my favorite one. This one's going to be a little bit deeper than the other two. This one's got some tobacco and leather in here, but again, it's still very like refreshing. It's got some sage, osmanthus, and carrot seed. Then it's going to have tobacco leaves, upcycled rose and iris. In the base, it's Mexican oak wood, leather, and labdanum. So I took this set with me to Atlanta when we were traveling, and I literally was rotating between the three different fragrances, and I really have been enjoying this house in general. But one of the cool things is that the House of BAUME sells a nourishing perfume primer. And I know this seems a little bit extra, but I have to say I just am obsessed with this because there's so many of us that will smell a fragrance on others and then it might not work with our chemistry. And what this primer does is that it's a nourishing and hydrating formula that prepares your skin to not only receive the perfume, but also bond with your fragrance to enhance its durability, intensify its strength. And it protects the primer from your skin's pH, allowing for your fragrance to smell as the perfumer intended. And the cool thing about this primer, let me just put some on right here, is that it has no scent to it, but it's very hydrating. So it's got hyaluronic acid, pomegranate extract, vitamin E, aloe vera, and again, this is a clean fragrance brand. So this one's going to really hydrate your skin. So you're going to spray this on kind of on your pulse points wherever you're going to be wearing your perfume, and then you're going to top it with your favorite fragrance. You can use this primer with any of your perfumes. So if you're somebody who feels like perfume sort of turn on you or always feel like they never smell the same as they do on others, that's going to be natural. But this primer is not only nourishing for your skin, but it's going to help with the longevity of your fragrances. This is also great because in the summer, sometimes those lighter fragrances are a little bit more floaty. They may not have that kind of sillage that you're looking for. You want your fragrance to last just a bit longer, then I would definitely check out this primer. I haven't really seen a perfume primer before, and of course I was like, makeup primer, perfume primer, I'm gonna give this a try, and I've just been really enjoying this product. So you spray this on, you let it sort of dry for 30 seconds, and then you're gonna apply your perfume. Definitely worth checking out, and you can use this with any of your perfumes. So as usual, if you have tried House of BAUME, let me know what your favorite fragrances are. There's a few other ones that I want to test out, but so far I'm loving everything that's included in this travel set, but there are a few others on my radar. Okay, now I'm going to whip through some of my fashion finds. As I said, I've been doing a bit of travel, and whenever we take flights from the West Coast going to the East Coast, you pretty much have to take the first flight out, usually at 6 a.m., if you want to get to the East Coast at a decent time and still have a little bit of the day. So that means I may be rolling out of bed, getting to the airport by 4 a.m. And I don't necessarily want to wear my pajamas to the airport, but I do sort of focus on athleisure wear. And my kind of go-to airport outfit that is so comfortable that I feel like is put together enough are my little joggers. They are from Lululemon, and these are the classic Dance Studio mid-rise cropped pants here. And I love these pants. They are just lightweight. They are so comfortable to wear, but I feel like they have enough structure in them that I don't necessarily look like I'm wearing sweatpants or anything like that. So these are in the black shade. They are cropped and they're going to fit me like a normal, you know, my normal leg, but for those of you that are taller, they also have them in regular size as well as cropped. But I highly recommend, these are what I teach my fusion class in as well. I'm not somebody who really loves spandex. I like things that are just a little bit looser, but these are fitted enough, but they're just really cute and so comfortable. So my little airport outfit has been wearing these. Along with my oversized, this is the Lululemon SCUBA sweatshirt, and this is in the fabulous French terry fabric. So soft, so comfortable. Like I live in this at home on days when I'm going to be teaching exercise class, when I'm not necessarily meeting with clients and such. This is sort of my go-to, and this one's black. It is a little bit shorter than the traditional SCUBA jacket. This one is just my beloved, and I'm always cold on the airplane, and so this is perfect. I will wear just like a little tank underneath, and then I have this that's just uber comfortable, super soft, and this one I have in an extra small. In the pants in Lulu, I wear either a 4 or a 6. I think I bought those ones in a 6. I don't think they had the 4. The 4 is going to be a little bit more fitted. I like things to be just a tad bit looser. So a 6. In Lulu, I'm always going to go up a size or 2. But wanted to tell you this is a perfect travel outfit. And then of course I'm going to wear some comfortable shoes. And I found the most adorable sneakers ever. These are from On. You guys have heard me talk about the brand On before, but I found these actually on Free People, and I just could not believe how adorably cute they are. Multicolor, yep, and they're going to be a little bit loud, but these are so comfortable. I just love the color story of these sneakers as well, and they're just perfect for travel, perfect for walking miles and miles and miles. We love going to the Beltline when we're in Atlanta. I think it's almost like 22 miles you can walk from one to the other. We have not done that yet, but we've done a lot of walking on the Beltline and around other areas, and these are so comfortable. I generally wear a size 7 in regular shoes, and I always buy an 8 when I am buying my On sneakers. So hope that helps for sizing purposes, but these are just so cute. If you're in the market for some On sneakers, I highly recommend these. Then I have a new pair of jeans that I have just been loving. These are from Citizens of Humanity, and these are the Florence. So again, I'm not super tall. I'm 5'3", but I've been wanting to wear jeans with a bit more of a wider leg or straight leg versus skinny. And so these ones are fantastic because they are kind of a classic straight, not super bell-bottomy. They have the raw edge hem. They're a button up here, but I just loved this wash. They're so comfortable. And I have to say that my daughter was looking for jeans. She tried these on. They looked so good on her that I was like, oh, darn it. Now I have to get a pair as well. They just really are a fantastic comfortable jean that's kind of in the hybrid. It's not super high-waisted, it's not super flare or super wide-legged. They're just perfect jeans, and I just have been loving them. So when I'm not wearing my Lululemon outfit, I have been wearing these jeans with a tank and then throwing on my little J. Crew. This is the Odette sweater, and this is very like Chanel knockoff, kind of a cute little boucle sweater here. This one is really super soft cotton blend, and I just thought it was just so cute to kind of wear something casual, just your tank and your jeans, and then you can kind of dress it up just a bit with the sweater, and it comes in some really cute colors. It had blue and like Kelly green. I'm just someone who kind of wanted a little bit of white for the summer months, and so far I have not spilled anything on it, and I have been wearing this plenty. This has been kind of my uniform, again with just jeans, some wedges, and wearing this little cute sweater from J. Crew. This is the Odette. And last but not least, I have two JENNI KAYNE items that I just love and I need to share with you. I ended up picking up this beautiful cotton sweater from J. Crew. I had to get it because of the color. I just love this indigo blue color. It is just divine. This is another one that my daughter is wanting to steal from me. It looks so good on her, so we're sharing it at the moment. But it is just such a beautiful color. Their cotton sweaters are really fantastic quality. They're super soft, but they're also lightweight enough to kind of, you know, take with you when you are outside and it's hot, and then all of a sudden you're going into a restaurant or a shop and the air conditioning is running and you're kind of cold. That's when I always like to carry a little sweater. You can put it over your shoulders here, pop it on. But I've just been obsessed with this blue color, and I'm so happy with this purchase from JENNI KAYNE. And then during the sale, I finally picked up the adorable, this is the Crochet Raffia sun hat. I have been looking for a packable sun hat for quite some time, and I just went ahead and picked up the one from JENNI KAYNE. I absolutely love this hat. It's everything that I thought it would be. And another thing I like about this is I bought it in the size small medium, but you can adjust it. I have actually a little bit of a smaller head, and if it's windy out, I don't want my hat flying off. So you can actually tighten this and adjust it just a bit so it's going to fit you and your head. But I could not be happier with the sun hat. You can wear it several different ways. You can flip it up, you can flip it up, you can flip it down to protect your skin when you're at the pool. But I'm so thrilled I have finally picked this hat up. Not disappointed whatsoever, and honestly a good sun hat is going to last you for quite some time, and this one is definitely packable and oh so cute. Okay, so those were my favorites from the month of May. Many of those favorites are already transcending into my favorites in June, but of course there's been some new launches of goodies, as well as just kind of shopping my stash and really enjoying what I already own. So we'll be interested to see what I include in June. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will be back with another one soon.